Hey everybody, I want to talk more about what I talked about in my previous video, the blood money missions, and how I told Rockstar, or I said to Rockstar in my opinion, let me rephrase that. When I said Rockstar doesn't care, which was my opinion, I want to apologize because there's another way to look at it. I'm going to continue from the camp while I talk. Maybe they're underpaid and they're making a statement. Maybe this is their way of saying, pay us more. That's one theory. The second one, I'm going to just go on down the list. I don't know how many there are. This is all improv. This is not scripted. The second one is the development team might not be as creative as it was before because they have gotten bored. They've lost that spark. The blood money missions from Mr. Martelli, provided by him in Saint Denis, is not I lost my train of thought. Well, I hope you're enjoying the cutscenes while it loads. That's the photographs back in the day, how long it took them to develop. That's what it would look like. They've lost their spark, their creative edge, which would link to the first thing I said. Maybe they're not getting paid enough, but they would love a bonus, or maybe they want to work on the next edition. After all, the graphics have gotten way better, and Moore's Law, every 2.5 years,
Well, look who it is.
computers advance and then keep going. Well, I think Moore's Law is even quicker than that. For example, PS5 had some development issues I'm not going to get into. We all know that, back when it first got developed. And they changed the launch day, and that was because of Moore's Law. By the time they had got done completing PS5, Moore's Law had already caught up where the PlayStation 6 should have been made. They should have skipped 4 and went to 6. So that's why they changed the launch date, in my opinion. This isn't verified, this is all my opinion. This is because I thought about it. I took the time to think about why did they change the launch date. There you go. So the PlayStation 6 is also in development. Maybe the development team is waiting to do Red Dead Redemption 3. I don't know if it would be that title. It might be a completely different title. It's easy to say Red Dead Redemption 3 and then 4 and then 5 and then 6. When you go into a series like that, I think it's better for the game than changing the title. That's my opinion. So we need Red Dead Redemption 3, they're ready to make that instead of investing all of their talents into Red Dead Redemption 2. They may not say it directly to the powers that be. I'm talking about the developers. But they're making a statement this way, and you have to think outside the box in their favor. You got to think of it from their point of view. Do you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to talk more about that. I wanted to apologize for what I said earlier, that they don't care. They obviously care because this game is a 10 out of 10. Look, as I'm talking, my avatar is talking to you. That is the coolest thing ever. Alright, I'm going to do something today. I'm going to forget about blood money missions. And the fact that I said I'm quitting this game, what am I, nuts? I slept on it and I thought, come on, Jeff. You know you're not quitting Red Dead Online. You know you want to play it. That's why I'm here again. We're going to talk to Crips. We're finally going to spend 15 gold and become a trader.
Just let me know what you need.
T-R-A-D-E-R. Trader. T-R-A-D-E-R. So what we need to do is I go to change the theme of your camp, change your tent, buy equipment for your camp. The butcher table, 15 gold. I didn't buy any gold online. This is all earned. And let me tell you, I've earned about 30 gold total in the last 10 days. So I've been doing quite well for myself. I've spent a lot of it. I'm also a collector. And now I'm a collector is cool because I'll tell you in a second, it could be a completely separate video, but let me tell you a little bit about collector.
Excellent. I'll get to work.
Excellent, he said. I'll get to work. Good job, Crips. The reason why you want to become a collector first is because the PlayStation 4 controller, which I have, will vibrate. Make sure you have vibrate turned on as you're going in your travels.
All right. You know where to find me.
The trader missions will reveal themselves to you, which is just collecting stuff. I'm sorry, the collector missions, not the trader. Trader missions are obviously hunting, which is a broad term. There's much more than that. But let me get back to collectors. When it comes to collectors, you want to get that first before anything. And the reason is because in your travels, even when you're doing missions, you will find a bottle of liquor on an NPC that you shot. You will find a house that you need to explore. I think, and that's part of the, I think, the blood money capitale, where they just randomly show up, and then as you're searching around, if you'll also find some jewelry, some rare jewelry that's connected to the collector, which costs 15 gold to get it. Even though it has nothing to do with the mission, it will add to your collector, and then you collect them as you go. So in your travels, you're working on your collector at the same time. It just happens that way. You don't even need to actually use the maps. The maps are good, which I have them, you know, the basic ones, because I'm only like a level 2 collector or a level... Yeah, I think I'm only like a level 2 or a level 3 collector right now. I think I'm level 3. Well, there's one way to find out. Well, I have a lot of daily challenges. No, it's this button, then progress, and then rolls. It is loading, hold on.